YouTube looks like it's back up. Twitch
Yeah.
Still says it's offline, but that might take a minute.
Fun. Okay. Okay. I want to join, rejoining with and live patching the game. So yeah, the issue was it was keeping the crowd of players traveling for a reason, so it's going to fix it. Yeah, so when I go to the, what was I doing? Pulling that game mode dashboard. So this is keeping track of the player controllers. Player controllers add unique. I want to check if the number of player controllers in here. Ooh. If the length of this is greater than or equal to what players there. All right, I think that'll do that there. Take that out. Okay. So I think that'll fix that issue. I'm going to show how to live patch this. So first of all, obviously, this is super laggy. That's annoying. Let's have a look. I think my kids are playing upstairs, so it might be a second. Also, I'll probably have to stop streaming this one here. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. There we go. Yeah, we're back. Okay, cool. So, okay, so we're live patching the problems. Hopefully that'll fix it. Because we also don't want to start the game as soon as people join in, because we have to wait for everyone to join in so we can assign the roles correctly. Otherwise, you'll miss roles. Otherwise, the server will always get the mimic role, which we don't want. So, just package out. Shouldn't take too long to package. Meanwhile, I'll explain how the content builder works for Steam. Because you guys on the YouTube chat are constantly asking, how does patching work? So let me demystify it if I can. Oh, is everything frozen? Technical problems. Can you guys still hear me in the Discord chat? Or is that frozen completely as well? I guess that's frozen. Hi, YouTubers. Oh,
Hello
I'm
again.
back. There you go. I don't know what happened there. My computer like kind of freaked out. Whatever.
It's the mimic ARG.
Yeah, getting hacked by a rogue AI. Okay, so the way patching works for those who can see the stream, you guys in Discord will be a bit delayed, but the way patching works is that when you install Steamworks, you get the content builder. This is how you upload stuff to Steam. You put your content into the content folder. So once it's finished packaging, I'll copy and paste the Windows content folder in here, and then I'll run a builder to upload the build to the thing. And that's literally all there is to it. So we've got to wait for this to finish packaging. This is probably the longest step. It should be okay, Ben. It should be okay. While we're waiting, anyone got any questions they want to ask? Yeah, it might lag. We'll just wait for it. Do. Oh, can close it. What would your advice to do single player then multiplayer? I've gone back to multiplayer because I'm done. Single player is always going to be easier than multiplayer. If anything, for the testing purposes, it makes it a lot easier to bug test and play test and things, and a lot less variables to deal with. Well, my PC specs 3080, 64 gig RAM, i7 Intel. Yeah. How good or bad is for performance using morphs on weapons or characters? Shouldn't be a big deal. Like, it's just animation.
Here he is.
Yeah. Packaging sort of breaking everything. Just dealing with it until it finishes.
Yeah, that happens.
If you have the fastest computer in the world, and Unreal will bog it down, I tell you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remaining 32 packages. Okay. Should take long. Zoomed in cam. Yeah, zoomed in cam because I could be bothered to fix it. Trying to get better quality cam stuff out is difficult. I might have to upgrade my camera. Can do a challenge. You make Fall Guys, please. We won't. You want to see how? Ninja Turtles, He-Man, or Thundercats? Ninja Turtles? Or I don't know. He-Man or Ninja Turtles? I wasn't really into Thundercats. How do you do this live stream chat? You're doing it. You're just typing in. You already are doing it. Come on.
Yeah,
Oof.
it's
I
about
think it
that
took
for
me
me
like
as well.
6 hours to build from source one time.
Oh, it never takes that long. It will be done soon. I say I literally packaged and uploaded a build like 5 minutes before live, so don't take too long. So it just might be a bit different being resource hogged. Can you do AI like in Hello Neighbor? I've never actually played Hello Neighbor. I guess I should, being horror and all that. CMIV, the issues with the movement. So the issue we had was people would join when they join. There's a built-in function that I enabled, which makes it check to see if a number of players traveling still from lobby to game still exists, and then wait for them to arrive. That never worked, so having to fix that issue. But should be okay, hopefully. Where you get your Lego stuff? My wife gets it for me. It's the only thing I really asked for my birthday and Christmas. There's loads of it. There's way more up here. I've got a deku tree up here. I've got the castle, the house from upstairs. We've got all of Diagon Alley and Gringotts Bank. You can't even see out of shot. There's Nez. There's the cube. A Bowser. The Ecto 1. Oh, you can still see that. Yeah. Tons of Lego. I'm looking forward to getting the Game Boy one. That looks cool. No, I haven't got a Jaws one. No. I did look at it the other day, actually. Oh. My God, come on. Yeah, welcome, Preno. That's great to hear. He's like idle when the AI do some delayed tasks like sleeping, eating, or hiding when he's looking for you and attack when you chase a player like that. Okay, yeah. So smart. That sounds like it's very smart object-y stuff. Yeah, I want to do more AI-based stuff. So it might do something like that. Smart Objects actually got a few fixes in the latest version, so it might be worth looking into. I've decided to start a live stream like you, Ryan. Any pointers? Nope, I'm bullshit it. Just yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not an expert live streamer. I never thought about working with Game Dev TV. Yes, actually, I was going to do some work with them a couple of years ago. They asked me to do a course for them. We almost got it off the ground running, but I got something happened. I think that's when my son went into hospital and kind of got delayed and never went back to it really. But no, they've asked. Yeah. That's right, little sweet. I got it. I figured out what you said. It's writing the chunks now for the packaging.
Is the process of pushing the update to Steam pretty streamlined?
Yeah, very streamlined. I'll share it on the live stream. There's only one bit I can't obviously share because I have to log in with my password and you can see it. It doesn't hide it. So
yeah,
I hide that bit. But then yeah, uploading to Steam's pretty straightforward. Okay, it's just compressing the package now.
I think it's PlayStation. They're quite notorious for like vetting things, aren't they?
They all are.
Update.
Yeah, PlayStation, Xbox, or any console is. I've yet. I don't think I haven't pushed it yet to their thing. Cause obviously, we're still way early before then, and it'll just foul straight away.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are pretty on it. I actually have a private session with someone who does that stuff for Microsoft, and he was telling me that it's surprising how much even the AAA studios just leave stuff in and forget to take it out. And it'd be basic stuff like, there's PlayStation glyphs instead of Xbox glyphs in the game.
All right.
You know, basic stuff like that. But there are lots of other stuff, like terminology. Oh, probably. Like in PlayStation, you have to use the word trophies, not achievements, or anything else related to it. It has to be called that. And if you are going to use the word trophy in something, you can't use the word trophy in that sort of like a reward sort of sense, because it'll be confused with their reward system. So if you are doing, I don't know, like unlocks, like collecting medals, for example, you call them, I'm collecting medals, not trophies, because trophies is synonymous with the PlayStation.
Yeah.
So
Oh wow.
and that's very basic stuff. There's other things as well about how also the marketing side of things. They give you a load of rules of how their logos and their things should be presented alongside other ones. There you go, it's finished packaging. The one thing I should redo, I didn't do it. I'll be fine. If it don't work, it don't work. We'll just do a fun game dev session. Let me just share screen and I'll show you how this works. So yeah, when you want to patch your game to Steam, you get your Windows folder where you've packaged it, copy that, and you chuck it into your content folder of your Steamworks content builder tool, which is how you upload stuff to Steam. You follow their directory of information to figure that out. replace all those files. Yep. Just wait for that to do that. It's going to ask me, like, are you sure you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, I do. Give me a sec. It'll pop up. And once that's done, we have to enter a command. And I'll give you a tip for this as well. We won't force a full game overwrite. No. You'll see in a sec, Stephen. So you upload the whole content again in that folder. Then you go back to your builder and you run it as an administrator. And it looks like this. And you have to log in. I'm going to do this on the other screen so you can't see my password and stuff. I'll try and hide it best as I can. Okay, let me see if I can scroll this out of view. Okay, I've scrolled it out of view. So I've logged in for the Steam Builder. And what I've done is I actually made a notepad thing for this because I couldn't be bothered to keep typing up every time. But if to run a command called run up build, you give it the URL of the VDF file, which is basically information about your game and where it is stored locally on your system. So if you go through the process of the documentation, that's all it does. It'll tell you that. But so I paste that in, and what it does a diff. So as someone said, who was it? Said the crappy gamer said, it does a diff. So it works at like what files are different from other files, looking at their binaries, and then it only updates the changes that have been made. No, I haven't done many changes, so it shouldn't be too much. It'll just scan. Here you see it scanning the content. So go through that, and then it'll upload the content. So the patch will be very, really small.
Just like a revision control thing, like a repository.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly the same as like using Perforce or things like that. It's just,
Excellent.
Yeah, really
Good
simple.
old Gabe.
Yeah. There's to be fair, they're all the same. The Epic thing is that they all look like this. Well, don't look like this. They have the same processes, but they look somewhat different. But they are the same process. For Epic, Xbox, PlayStation, all the same.
Easier to remember them all then.
You say that, but no. So this like I've got this sort of notepad thing for each of them because I couldn't be bothered to keep remembering what the hell I had to type, so I just saved it and pasted it. Yeah.
I see.
Epic has got like a larger chunk that you have to type in and things. So, and that one you actually have to change the version number inside of the text as well. Whereas this one you don't. This one it will version itself inside of Steam's backend, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah.
I'm
so everyone,
surprised somebody in the community hasn't built a tool to do it for all the packages yet.
I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah. So as you can see, everyone watching, it's uploaded. It found content differences, only a few megabytes, so you can see, and you see it's uploaded a build. So then all I have to do is go into the back end on Steamworks, and if I refresh this page, it should appear here. There it is, and I can choose what branch I want to put it in. Click on preview change, set build live now, and I've now sent a patch up to Ding. It's a 9.2 gigabyte game, so it's quite small in relative terms. So yeah, there you go. It's now there. So that's now patched. For some reason, my Steam doesn't like to update it when it wants to, so I have to restart Steam. But I don't know if you guys in Discord will have to do the same. Yeah, I have to restart.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
don't know why it just
I'll get
doesn't
that updated.
update live. I have to close Steam, open Steam, and it'll catch any updates. Quite
It's the first time
annoying.
I've closed Steam in about 8 years.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, starting download.
Yeah. Elias, what are you asking? Had about map voting. Map voting is I mean, I can't really do it right now, but yeah, it's an array of choices. You display those choices, and you can store it as a map. So when you click on it, a player clicks on one, it will add to that map, and then block any future voting from that person. It probably it will have to be a video to go through it properly, but that's essentially the logic behind it.
Cool, all ready to go.
Nice, I'm still patching.
Yeah, mine too.
So if it doesn't fix it, we'll have to end it, and I'll just do a general fun hangout time in live stream. We might make something. We'll make something fun. But hopefully this works. Yeah, there's weird little things like that are meant to be built in and working as they should be in the engine. It just doesn't work. There's a few things like it. I should really look in. Should look into the engine's code and see what the hell that variable is actually doing, because it always returns 0 when it shouldn't. That's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Number of traveling players. Let's see. So my workaround for it, I don't know if you saw, was I made up my own version of it. So when the lobby player clicks play, it stores how many people have joined the game into the game instance, and when the game mode goes through, it just checks how many people have connected, and compared to that number to what I had stored in the game instance. Yeah. So little workaround, make it do the same thing. Do. Come on. There we go. One thing that was quite annoying, I noticed the other day, Steam have updated their back-end requirements for the stores. Because when you upload a game to Steam, you have to upload other images for the store images. But they've now changed all the dimensions that they require. So I have to now go back and make new images for all the Steam assets again. And I don't know how they. I don't know how they're doing it with retroactive games. Maybe they're keeping them with their low res ones, and they're just asking for new games to update it. I don't know. You can't ask everyone to update their 10, 12-year-old game on it. That's kind of nuts. Should we close Epic? There we go. I'm going to tell you guys also a fun little story that I keep meaning to talk about on the stream, but I never do. Because I keep thinking I'm going to make a video of it, but again, never do. So one thing I've always thought would be a good title of a video, but as I say, never had around to how to really film it. I was once nominated for BAFTA, and what was really weird about it was I didn't even know I was nominated. So it was kind of a shock. So basically, there's a thing in London called the BAFTA Young Game Designers, okay, which is a mini BAFTA awards. It takes place. It's hosted by BAFTA in BAFTA's offices in London. And you go to their theatre where they do the full-fledged stuff. And I was a mentor, and I got an email saying that you're invited to come to the show. I was like, oh, cool, yeah, I'll go to the show. Why not? Be fun. I didn't have no other input, just like, yeah, cool, all right. Then when we got there, we were going to the theatre to meet everyone and sit down, take our seats. It goes through the awards, and one of the last ones they do is the mentor award. And I was like, oh, God, who's here for that? And it came up with my name, with my profile picture on the big ass screen, live stream to everyone watching, and yeah, I was like shocked because I hadn't prepared anything, because they want you to do a little speech as well when you get the awards. I was like, oh my God, hope I don't win, because I ain't got a clue what the hell I'm doing. So yeah, that was a shock, but I didn't win it. Someone else won it, and I spoke to him afterwards, and spoke to all the other mentors as well. None of us knew we were nominated. We just all thought we were there just to just hang out and show our support for the kids. No, we were actually nominated for a BAFTA, and I was like, oh shit, okay. Which my wife was kicking herself about with, because I said to her, like, do you want to come to London with me to this thing? She was like, nah. She has no interest in games, so she was like, nah, I won't bother with that. I came back and I was like, yeah, I was nominated for a BAFTA, and she felt so guilty that she weren't there for my big moment. and yeah. No support whatsoever. There you go. But yeah, there's a fun little anecdote. I was nominated for BAFTA and I didn't realise. Anyway, I've started up a matchmaking room. Feel free to jump in when you want to jump in. And go from there.
Just get the game open.
Yeah, nice. So no, I didn't win an award, but I got a little certificate, and I got my picture taken at the end on the stage of everyone. But yeah, I was like, shit, alright. I was sweating bullets because I was like, oh my God, please don't make me win. What am I going to say? I haven't prepared nothing. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
That's probably the coolest way to win a BAFTA.
Yeah. So nonchalantly, like, oh yeah.
I'm just here for the snacks.
Yeah, basically, I was there for the free food and snacks. And I rock up, and it's like, oh, by the way.
I've only got a bloody won it.
Yeah. Alright, hopefully it'll be okay in connecting you guys up and give you the UI, give you the ability to move, and so on. I'm going to guess it's going to break, because it always does. Why wouldn't it work?
I can't move.
Of course you can.
Yeah, same.
I did get that initial UI at the start.
What, the UR Mimic or UR Crew thing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a bit fast, so I didn't really see it, but...
Is that the same for you as well?
I saw the complete objectives thing.
Okay.
And then, and I can see the waypoints at the moment.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So do you guys? Neither of you have the HUD then? I take it.
No
HUD.
Now that is peculiar. Why would you get one bit but not the other? Because the guide thing, the thing that tells you who you are, that's part of the same UI. That's the same widget. It just switches it over once it's finished animating it. So that's curious. Why the hell would that not work? Buggery now. Okay. Well, for those watching the live stream, a few updates you can see. A little bit of UI updates down there in the corner, make it a bit stylish. They've been improved. Some bits around the ship have been improved as well, but... shit. Okay. I'm confused as to why that would be the case. Once again, if I leave the lobby, and we'll come back out. By the way, when you come back to the lobby, do you get the lobby menu back up?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I fixed that bug at least. That's one bug fixed. Then we return back to menu then, and one of you start a room.
Go ahead, Josh.
And
Yep.
so I can see sort of the experience.
Yeah, that's created.
Bum, 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 bum. Cool. Hit start whenever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, Shade. Yeah, for those who can't see the Twitch chat, Shade saying game development, 5% of creating it, 95% of the time fixing breaking shit. Pretty accurate. Yeah, I see the problem. Although I didn't get the UI saying you are whatever.
This time I just got the security clearance upgrade flashed up for a moment and then went away.
Maybe that's what I saw before.
Oh, okay.
It was really fast, so.
Yeah, okay. Why would that be the case? Okay. Alright, well, there you guys. We'll just hang out and do stuff on stream. Maybe I'll try fix stuff and mimic on the stream then. But thank you for helping me out on the coming in and help me find the bugs on the bug hunt.
No worries about it.
It feels like one step forward, two steps back every bloody time I do this, but never mind. Okay. But yeah, cheers anyway. I'll keep the live stream going, but yeah, I'll jump out the Discord room.
Okie dokie.
Go.
Next time.
Next time. Yeah.
See you soon.
See
Bye-bye.
you soon. Bye. So, yeah, problems abound. Let's take a look actually in the game. Let's actually take a look, see if we can fix it. Because that's quite good to take a look at it now while it's fresh in the head. Yeah. Oh. This past week, we went away with the kids as well to Belgium and the Netherlands. Went to Antwerp for a day, which was lovely. And we went to a theme park. And we only knew about it because of Instagram. But let me show you. It is. So if you're in Europe or UK based, I strongly recommend, if you haven't been to it, checking this theme park out. It's called Efteling. It's in the Netherlands. It is really cool. It's basically it's sort of like Disney in sort of like the scale of it and the sort of content of it, but a bit more grown up. So yeah, like you have like it's really cool. It's like based on fairy tales, but it's got a lot more roller coasters and things like more extreme rides than Disney. But it's really impressive how much is built for it. So this like little spire thing, that's the entrance way. And then you have like whole fairy tale forest with like talking trees and like they reenact famous fairy tales. But the really cool, like it's just really, really cool. But the really cool thing about it, and I wonder if I can do this actually on Google Maps. This might be quite good to do. So there's the park, but we stayed in here. So you got hotels that you would do at Disney. Oh, maybe I can't do street view there. Maybe I have to go here. I hope they got a street view in their little bit here. Oh yeah, I do. So yeah, rather than a hotel, you can also have these, like little houses in the woods. They're everywhere. So you have this sort of like area, which has got these little houses, and we had one of these. It had like 3 bedrooms, kitchen, dining room, lounge, bathrooms, obviously. But yeah, it's like a little neighborhood in the forest, and you have like parks outside your window. But you go, yeah, it's really cool. And like this was beautiful doing this. You know, like this like lake thing with like this fairy castle that lights all up in the middle of it, and this is where you just stay. Then if you go to the actual park, what if they've opened the park in here? Oh, they have. Okay, you've got to actually walk around. Okay, cool. You can actually walk around the park. Yeah, so this is like the park. It's really cool. But what's really cool about it, it's like Disney and all that, but it is busy, but nowhere near Disney style. Like you are paying less money. The maximum size of queue was a half an hour. It never really got any higher than that. So yeah, awesome. Strongly recommend. But it's all like grim fairy tale type, like the non-Disney fairy tales. They have this one ride which is kind of cool. I wonder if it'll be in here. I don't know when this thing was filmed or videoed. Quite old, so probably not here. So there's this thing. Yeah, I don't think they have it in the street view. I don't think they have it in the street view. So there's a ride, a big crane, and it lifts like a big tent. And you get on this tent, you just stand on a tent. It's not a seat or anything like that. And it lifts you way up in the high. And it looks so cool because it looks like you're in a flying house. I don't know how to best describe it. That's Hansel and Gretel. Where would it be? It'd be over here somewhere, surely. They've got like a drop coaster in there too, which is neat. Yeah, so a drop coaster. Really nice. Good fun. But everything's got a story. Like every ride also has like a storybook associated to it. So this like Baron ride, there's actually a book. They made a book that tells the story of this ride, basically. Obviously it was all in Dutch. I couldn't read it, but yeah, really cool. And see what I mean? It's just apparently it's like one of Europe's oldest theme parks. It's bigger than Disneyland's in California. There's a lot more in here now than these pictures take it. There's like a water coaster and other roller coasters and things. Yeah, we went here for a few days, and we done 2 full days in the park and 1 afternoon, and we just about saw all the rides we could get on with the kids, and a few extra bits. But you could easily do 3 days there, I think. So yeah, I would really recommend it if you're in that part of Europe. So it's over here, Netherlands. Strongly recommend it. Good fun. Yeah, like centre parks basically, but yeah, not dreadful or like trying to stinge out of money. Okay, so the problem we're overcoming is the joining of the game. So in the game mode, let's work out why this was not working. There we go. Right, so this thing should work with the number of players connecting, assigning the roles, and that's when it should set up the UI for the thing. So something's going wrong in this part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Now, we can't break it because this is basically a ticking event. It happens all the time until the game starts. So what I'm going to do then is print string it. And we'll do a little fancy print string. We'll do format text node. Players connect instance players out of connected players actual, and we'll put that in there, that in there, there in there. There you go. And what I'm gonna have to do is start the developer authentication tool. So developer authentication tool, by the way, allows me to add in multiple accounts if I wanted to. So for example, I can do a login. Oh, I could do another one. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Lele. It should actually be okay with just the one login, but who knows? But to test this out, we have to go to the menu. So let's go to the map menu. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever, it's fine. So if I'll try and do it with 2 then. I'm doing 2. A fancy print string, yeah. In all my long-term project I've made is a print string macro and a multi-input. Yeah, there you go. Just use format text. A bit easier. So log in here. I should have been logging in my dev account. Not too sure if it'll log me in here. If not, I've got a separate login account I can use if I need to. Hopefully it works. Yay. Should have a unique name, 256. No, not unique name, but hopefully it'll work. If not, I'll just come back out and yeah. There we go. Oh no, it's there, it's fine. Oh no, I do have to yeah, one sec. We log in with a different account. Oh god. Yes, continue. Context 2. Okay. Let's come back out of that again. Open back in. So now I've got 2 contexts. I've got my dev account and my actual gameplay account. So looking with that. And hopefully that'll be okay. Go to matchmaking there. That's fine. Just want to log in. Yep, there we go. Right. So start. Oh shoot, I forgot. Yeah. Whenever you are testing server travel, it only works when it's standalone. Forgot about that one. Yeah, we also went to Antwerp. That's where we went. That's for a day. Beautiful little city. In the middle of Belgium. Although the drive home, we drove there. We got stuck at Calais docks for 4 hours. Oh, it sucked. Yet to have a good experience at Calais docks. Right, let's log in now. Matchmaking. For server travel, you're on checked run under one process. Oh, interesting. Okay. Is it not going to connect to this one? Come on, my guy. We're getting a lot of errors. This is why making multiplayer games is stupid. It's impossible to test. No, it's locked. Soft locked it. God damn. Right, we're soft locked in there, so we can try and wait it out. No, you can't see it on the other screen. I can't drag it over because it's locked it. The EOS system is stuck in like almost like an infinite loop, and I can't break out of it. Oh, wait, what's it? Oh, let's close all that. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, the gameplay part isn't the problem, it's the rest of the crap. Right, let's try it again. Maybe we're just having a weird moment. Yeah. Hi, Jason. Okay. Okay. Get in there. No, that's not right. Ah, it's getting confused. It thinks it's the same account. Oh, looking forward to the Game Jam playthrough, Ryan. I am. Always do enjoy those streams. They're good fun. Oh, it's gonna freak out when let's see if I can close it up. How can I stop it from doing that? This is why testing's a pain in the bum. I've told them to close. I have to just wait for it to close. Yeah, yeah. Multiplayer games. Very Yep. There are settings I need to do. Do I have to tell it I'm running 2? I can't remember now. No, it's just gonna give me 1. How can we test that out? There's no way to test it. Locally, anyway. I'd have to be on 2 different machines doing it. Right, let's just walk through it then and see if we can spot a difference by walking through it. So when you server travel, this happens. Okay, so it gets the player class, does all that, and adds the player to a player controllers list, which is, blank at start. So that gets populated. Then, whilst it's all doing everything, it's waiting for this to start. When ready to start match must be firing because the server character is moving. So that logic should stick. Okay, they should be moving. Okay. So why wouldn't the other characters move? Because you set the true. When it sets the true, that means it's going to go. Why wouldn't that work? Let's try going to our dev world. You. If I want to do that Nate bot, I'll have to package it though, can't I? Because I can't do command line opening through here. Am I mistaken that? I believe that's the case. I do number of players here. We'll do 2 windows. See if both get given a role. Yeah. So that's working. You can both move. Yeah. No. Okay, so my client there can't move, but I've got the UI. Okay. Show property, play HUD, add to viewport, create HUD, PC mode. Game save, build player list. Create HUD. See, I went through and cleaned up a lot of this code, so I must have broken something. If just it does this weird thing as well, because there's no way. Sometimes things take a little bit longer than need to. So what I did here was basically say just on tick until it's complete. Do once will kick in. Create the HUD. That was a change I made. So create it. If it's not valid, we'll do that. Actually, no, I should hang on. If it's not valid, do once, create HUD. Add to viewport. Yep. And then don't need the sequence, do we? The if it is valid, it's not valid. Reset is valid. Do that. No. It should be fine with it. I don't know why it needs that. Do once create the HUD, get it done. Don't know. We're not tomorrow. No, voting ends tomorrow. We'll be playing the games either the weekend, depending on my timetable, or next, like this, around about this time next week. No, not a delay. Like originally we had a delay set up, and it was just like a looping round until it got it done type thing. But we're creating the HUD because, as I mentioned earlier, we're seeing it on the screen. It comes up with the role guide here, and then brings up on the screen. So that's not an issue. The issue we have is the player's locked to it. So the reason why it's locked is that I've got a function to force the player to stand still so they don't move while menus or things come up on the screen. Because obviously you can't pause it. So, where the hell did I put that? Where the hell did I put it? Lock player. No, okay, where to put it? Where would it go? Role guide here. So when animation is finished, is lock becomes false. Get player character should remain true. Start become afraid. That should work fine. Oh, is locked as false. Go down here. Get controller. Enable input. Yeah, fine. So why is that not happening? So if I hit a breakpoint on that, we should see that happen twice. When the role guide has moved away. I'm still undecided how to make this thing look like the intro instructions. It's a difficult one. So there's the first one. Yeah, the second one. I still can't move. Why? And why am I getting this? Only local players can be local widget. Yeah. Oh wait, did I? Yeah, I know why. That's coming up. This create HUD here. We only want this to happen on local. So there's branch is locally. It's local control. That'll stop that error coming up. No, so before Ignis, what I did was I made it like a delay loop. I've still got some in there, so I can show you what I did with it originally. But I was just trying to work out a different way of doing it rather than doing a delay loop. That works there. But we should stop getting partly errors. I'll get the other one. So try and property get game state on this branch. Oh, that's not what I want. Come on, computer. I eat some cookie while I'm here. Build player list. Get game state. Oh, damn it. I double clicked on it and it's going to open up Playtesting. Yeah, the do end's fine, but the problem with the do end is you can't, because of lag and things, you don't know when it's done it. Like it's got to, you don't know how many times it needs to go through it. So I just made it just keep going through ticking it until it gets it. Not a big deal. Once it's done, it's done. But I don't think that's the issue. I think something else is the issue. Don't care about the code. Yeah, I know. Why? Whatever. Yeah, it has to happen. Yeah, it has to be a thing that guarantees to happen. The tick just makes sure it happens as soon as it can. That's all. The error I was getting before is because it was trying to do it on all of them on the server, which is not the case. I just want to do local ones. Why can't I just click on this, guys? Come on. I detest technology. Right, it's saying get game state was not valid. How can it not be valid? Maybe it hasn't started replicating yet. So this is the problem with online multiplayer stuff, is when stuff hasn't replicated yet, like things like the game state may not be valid or exist. So what I'm doing here is on where we call build player list. Over here. We want to do this when the game state is valid. Okay, game state. Because stuff is still loading in, stuff is still being replicated across, so it doesn't always the case. And this is the problem that I have multiplayer. It's just a pain in the butt. So we're only going to do it if the game state is valid, build player list. If it is not valid, we'll just do a delay loop. Yeah, 0.2, why not? And then loop back to there. Okay, so it just loops it until it gets it done, basically. Hopefully that will sort out that problem, that little error coming up. I'm guessing it's going to be the same for the player state, the one that's coming up there, flashing up there. So server can run around, client can run around, but no more errors. Okay, so we fixed the errors anyway. So the main thing I'm confused in is that when the role guide's ending, lock player character, we've tested that out to enable input. So why is an input moving? That's annoyingly a problem. Trying to think if there's anything else in here that would cause that to happen. No, that's when you eat a player, it will lock the player down. Yeah, definitely. There's got to be a way to do that. I saw that in a course I've got, but they do it every time there's a timing problem. Yeah, that's eventually the timing. It is just a timing problem. because the way events work, they don't happen sequentially. They happen as whenever they should happen, all at the same time if it needs to. But there could be a mistiming thing. It's a pain. Yeah, I agree. There should be a better way of doing it, but there isn't. As far as I'm aware, it's just something you just keep testing. Like, hey, is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? Yep, cool, go. Okay, let's test out. Why? Go away. I don't want you. I thought I closed you. Let's test out the character movement. So what I'm going to do is if I go to pet one maybe move. So if I do this and print string it, say hello. Yeah, delays and all that, yeah. So, server, hello, no problem. Client, problem. Why are you not enabled? Animation finished. Lock player character is not locked. Get controller. Enable input. Yep. This used to work no problem, so I don't know what's causing this. This hasn't changed anything at all. I'm going to go to lock and see if this is getting called again somewhere by accident. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We expect those two. Then it'll happen again twice for the unlocking of him. But then what I'm curious about is whether it's going to call it again a third time. So is locked here, is false, that's correct, that's what we expect. Is locked is false, that's correct. Does it get called again? No, so it's just not working. Yeah, we did check it was valid because we breakpointed this and it worked. It stopped on it. It's not using control sign in the wrong control. Shouldn't be. No, well, I'll breakpoint it and make sure. It's all to stop the player from moving around in this bit, or any other stages, like if they get attacked or something. So that's correct. So that'll be the server. So that is, yeah, PC mimic 0. 0 being the first one, so that'd be the server. Happen again. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, because it's the. Hold up. Is it passing through the different character? Hold on. It should be passing through get my player character. I wonder if it's applying it to the same Jesse. Jesse 0, yeah. Okay, interesting. Role guide. But that shouldn't be the problem. So I'll explain why that shouldn't be the problem. So this is a widget. Widgets can only be displayed on your screen. So when you do get player character, it's going to get your character. So when I tell it to lock the player, I'm telling it to get my character when I'm controlling, get the control of it, and so on. But yet... There's no way for me to see easily who I'm controlling either. Let me just print string on the tick here. If local controller, print string, get player controller, character. Let's say it used to work, no problem. So what have I done? Okay, no, okay, so the client and server are getting sent the same character. So that's not that problem. It's not the same character, it's just they're given the same name. Which makes this a bit of a pain to test out. Jesse 0, Jesse C. Maybe it's not getting possessed properly. That is something I did change. Maybe let me just put that back. Hang on. So I did change something. Where did I put it? System in game. Mimic. We'll get rid of this thing. Get default pawn. I did change this. Let's just put this back as it was. Like that. Default pawn class. No, we definitely see 2 Jessies though spawn. No, that can't be right then. Maybe try get owners or get player. What on the widget or on this thing? When we call it. Well, you mean here? The owner would be the controller, though. Well, okay, let's walk it backwards then. If I don't use my fancy little thing here, I'm going to do enable input, get player controller. Take out the fancy, put in the raw stuff. Let's see if that should work. And let's just add the another thing. Okay. I should have taken that punch thing off. Never mind. So it might be a more fancy method. That's not working. Oh, server, no problem. Crew, no. But it used to work. Okay, let's make it so it doesn't lock the player at all. On roll guide, we'll just take the lock player off here. Completely not doing it. So player should just be able to move. Like, even in this bit. Yep, we can hear it moving. I can't hear it moving that one. How peculiar. Getting quite annoyed now. Why wouldn't he be able to move? It's got to be something game mode related. BSG, we're fixing this problem where the server can move at the start of the game, but the client can't. So let's walk backwards the fancy stuff and just put in the bog standard stuff. So default pawn class, we'll just go up here. I'm just going to give it the Jesse character. Like that. So not even doing that stuff. Let's see if that works. Again, I should take off the print string. Keep forgetting. So I can move around server side. Can't move client side. Okay, next up, let's do a possession check. So I'm going to go to crew base here. Event possessed. Print string 200. Make that a different color. Say hello. Let's get the other things off as well. That was happening in the... Oh god, where was it happening? Edit in movement. Do I? Oh, it's down here. Yeah, that one. And where was the other one? That was in player controller. Yeah. Right. Server, say hello. That should be right because it's being possessed. Possession happens on the server. So when possession happens here, say hello. I'll tell you what, I'll make it go down to the client one here. Server. Hello. You get two servers because there's an Android in there too. That works. It's being possessed. So why can't it move? Okay, we're going to go the extra mile. And unlock player character. I'm going to disconnect that. So lock-in won't do nothing. It should just move. Keep rolling it back until you find it working again. Server's fine. Client's not fine. What the hell is going on? Let's search for disable input. Let's see if I've got it anywhere else. That's when this comes up. And that's not up. That starts, that's not a problem. Although I am curious as to why that common function isn't showing up here. Should do. It's input. It's no input working. I did a print string at the start of an input action. It just didn't work. Oh, you know what it might be? Hold on. There's a, where is it? Initializing. Switch as initialize. Where is the mapping context? Where, did I move that somewhere else? It feels like it's locked behind like a server only function. So that's the struggle. Don't want that. Radio menu, content minute, no, hack mimic, no. Where are you? Not struggle. Not that widget. All these widgets don't care about. That's curious. Where is it? Because these are all widgets. Widget. Then if that, oh, I'm so confused. Why is that not working then for the one but not the other then? So the thing we're missing is this add mapping context, I think. Oh wait, no, what? Oh yeah, I have to get the enhanced input system. This add mapping context, this thing. I wonder if that's hidden, not locked behind a server only call. But what's confusing me is when I go search for it, that's going to be that one. It's only giving me the widget ones, which don't make sense because obviously none of these widgets are open at the moment. These are all like context ones that come up, like radial menus and things. So over here, adding input actions for radial menus. So where is it adding? Because the server can move, so why? I don't get why. Why it can move then? It shouldn't be, none of them should be able to move. Another way we can look at this is we go to inputs, go to default, reference viewer, make player. Where's it been used in that? Input to game. This one. Where is this happening? Find references. Why is this not working? Switch input to game. Might be this. Maybe this is locked behind a server. Client only. But Would help if this would work. I would have to search for it manually, don't I? Switch input to game. So on the init controller, on owning controller, switch input to game. Got it twice for some reason. But that's being called in client, owning client. Switch as authority, tell it to initialize it. Client, switch input to game. Yep. Yep. Am I doing a switch to input on here anywhere? No. Switch input. No. That's my thinking, BSG, that we've got it sitting behind the authority node, but I don't see how. Because this, if I put a breakpoint on this and push play, server, yep, that makes sense. Then it should come up with the client one. Or not. What? Okay, that's a problem. Oh wait, for God's sake. It's the classic delay tactic. Server. Client. Now it'll work. Yeah. Yep, I can hear it. Okay. So, I'll explain why this happens. So, begin play can happen too quick. So, on switch as authority, this is firing off init controller. The client has not yet woken up. Okay, it's the way I describe it. So the client has it, but it's still loading everything into the player controller. Like, not everything's loaded in. So when it gets to this point, like the authority goes, play it, but the replicated to client, owning client, the client doesn't have it yet. It's still replicating that across. It's still saying, hey, yeah. So, I mean, delay would work. I don't like it because if your lag is really terrible, it takes longer than 0.2 seconds. That'd be a case. Because ideally, you want to make things cause and effect. So when something happens, an effect happens. Like, that's the kind of logic you should need to be thinking of. So if it's not a begin play, the init controller would probably want to happen on possess, maybe? Try that. Yeah. It's the delay problem. Yeah, there you go. It works now. So it's just a matter of order of operations problem to solve. So we'll keep it as a on possess if there's authority, initialize a controller. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Just clean up the code a bit. We'll do a bit of cleanup. Don't need that. I'll do that there. That'll call all this. This we don't need, obviously. I don't know why we got two of these. I'll take that out. Yeah, now I can put back all the fancy functions. Yeah, true. So, is locked player character on the role guide there. Put that back on there. Yeah, put that back there. That there. Put that back on there. Try to think what else. See if I can move. Yeah, now I can't move. So wait till that comes off. And that should let us move now. Client. Server. Yeah. Huzzah. Finding all the little problems like that sucks. Yeah, so what was I originally testing? It was the game mode, wasn't it? Telling to come in, get the correct thing. Yeah, so get chosen character. That was it. Put that back in there. Make sure that comes across there. Ready to start. This hopefully will be correct. The thing I'll just put that print string back in that we had in here. Format text. So that's actually connected ones there. Get that longer for 200 there. Make it purple. Oh, interesting. No, weren't printing at all. Why weren't that printing at all? Is it one of those weird functions that doesn't let you do this? Let's test that out. Breakpoint. Yeah. It's because we're not coming from a lobby. Let me bring that down to one character. We'll go back to the map. Yeah, thank you. Well, it's not a big deal, whoever's riding it now, but yeah, thank you. I will do that. We're back to one player. We've got that still running. Play that. This is still on for some reason. Close that. I don't really care about that. Nope. Oh. Yes, that's I was so defeated and deflated. It's late, man. Did I do it standalone? No, I didn't, did I? That'd be why. Why can't I just close when I wanted to close? Anyone watch the Gamescom opening night live thing. Actually, I'm gonna make a drinking game for the next one of these events. Well, probably the Game Awards now. We'll make a drinking game. You take a drink every time you see a Dark Souls inspired like game or an anime game. Yeah, I reckon you'd be hammered before you get to the halfway point. I'm so bored of seeing dark fantasy, Dark Souls type games. I'm so bored of it. It's just not exciting to see anymore. It's like they're all blurring into one. I can't tell you the name of any of them. Like I can't. If you show me a screenshot of one, I wouldn't be able to tell you which one it is. They all just look the damn same. There's no way there's like, yeah. Can't be drunk in 20 minutes. Yeah. We have to get pumped. Yeah, Grounded 2. I didn't stick to the end, so did I do the Grounded 2 stuff at the end? I don't know. But I've been playing Grounded 2. I have the same problem with Grounded 2 as I did with Grounded 1. The difficulty spikes in that game are pretty hard. Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested in Midnight, World of Warcraft Midnight, just because I'm a World of Warcraft player. Housing in that game is going to be pretty damn fun, because it just gives you another reason to go achievement hunting or like going back into old dungeons and things like that. It's just worth like transmog runs, things like that. It gives you another reason to do stuff like that, which is cool. And it answers a problem that I had with World of Warcraft, and they've been solving it recently, of recent years, recent expansions, in that they have all this game, they have 20 years of game, but they only focus on like a small, minuscule fraction of it. You've got this whole world, use it, fill it with content, but they didn't. They've been fixing that slightly. So transmogs obviously is a good reason for that. Achievements were a good reason for that. But it feels like War Within and BFA, not BFA, Dragonflight. They were introducing the concept of like just quests would take you to different parts of the world, which was cool. I like it. That's what I like to see. It's like a big world. Send me to places. Don't just keep me locked up in one zone. Do everything in that one zone. So I like quests that take you across the world and want you to do stuff. I want them to be more like, oh, we need to go to this place. Here's a portal. Take it there. I want less of that, and I want more of like actual having to find it. Like the Secrets of Azeroth type stuff is kind of cool. I still need to finish that. Well, I do find it a bit too difficult. It should be somewhere in between. What? Oh, God's sake, computer, come on, close it. Close the thing. Close it. You know what it is? It's going to be a game of guess the game. Snow level. Military-esque. Would say GoldenEye, but looks a bit too new to GoldenEye. We'll try it, but I don't think that's right. No. What the hell is that? Is that a soldier? But what is this? Not the foggiest. Is it is that a ninja? No. Fighting game. Oh my god. What the hell is this fighting game? It's a bit like Gambit. Let's do an X-Men thing. Oh, skip. I have no idea. Bushido Blade. Got it. Yeah, eventually got it. It's the only samurai fighting game I know, so worth a guess. Let's check out a previous one while I wait for Unreal to stop freaking out. It's still freaking out. Oh, looks like a relatively new game. Is it like the Stanley Parable? No. Oh, no. It's a leather jacket type thing, in like an Asian type thing. Maybe a third-person shooter, cover shooter thing like that. Let's try a Hitman. 3. Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I have no idea. PS4. Oh, is this a Yakuza game? I haven't played these, so I'm gonna get this wrong. Yeah, it's a Yakuza game, but I don't. God knows which one. Yakuza, like a dragon? No. Yakuza 6. No. I've no idea. They all look the same to me. Yakuza 3. No. Lost Judgment. Oh, that's this weird spin-offy one, isn't it? How's Unreal looking? Nope, still frozen. I want to say Left 4 Dead. Getting Left 4 Dead vibes. No. 59%. Oh God. No clue. I missed a horror game. No idea what one. I don't know. Oh, I do know. What's it called? Oh, shoot. 11 years old this game is. Jesus. What was it called? I never played it, but I can't remember what it's called. I'm gonna kick myself. Yeah. Murdered sole suspect. Yeah, no, yeah. How doing Unreal Wise? Nope, still broken. Guess the game. Not a clue. Little arrow. Trying to recognize that arrow somewhere. Relatively old. Let's say a Splinter Cell. Blacklist. No. Trust and Obey. Oh wait, this is Need for Speed. Hot Pursuit. Oh, I don't know which one though. Oh no, not Hot Pursuit. Okay. Oh no, that's Saints Row. Saints Row. Oh shoot, I don't know. 3 or 4. Let's go 4. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Come back to that. So, don't know. Don't know what I'm looking at there. No. Not a clue. What the hell is this? Folklore. Name rings a bell, but I ain't got a clue. Is that this 13 game? No. PS4, PS5. Don't know. Oh, I have no idea what this game is. Rollerdrome. Okay. Got a street lamp with some trees. Oh. I'm getting Army of Two vibes. I'm gonna guess that's wrong, but Army of Two. Yeah, no, wrong. Reaper HQ. Oh, is this Just Cause? We'll go 3. Yeah, right one, just different one. Just Cause 2. Yeah, there we go. Vibruben? Yeah. Nailed it in 1. Don't know. Oh my god, what the hell is this? PS3. I didn't really play PS3 much, I don't know. Is this a Little Big Planet? I see cardboard looking things, I don't know. Little Big Planet. It's not 1 or 2, that's for 3? No. No, I ain't got a clue. Puppeteer, not a clue, never heard of that game. Stargate? Oh, no, I know it's yeah, Quake. Couldn't tell you. I didn't really play Quake. Quake 3 Arena maybe. Oh yeah, there you go, Quake 3 Arena. Weren't too sure if it was like going to be an Unreal tournament or Quake 3. Oh, this could be any football game. Look kind of high risk. So we go to the latest one. FC 25. Is it called? No. Okay. FIFA 24. Because they changed it, didn't they? 20. I mean, this could be anything. Jesus. Sensible soccer. Pairs. Oh, Pairs is not a bad shout. Could be a Pairs. Oh, that's not called Pairs anymore, is it? What's it called? Something football. Okay, I'm gonna get loads, and oh crap. What's it called? Well, let's just work out what series it's from. So we'll do Pro Evo Soccer. Just no. Let's try FIFA. Okay. FIFA 23. Nice. I mean, I knew it was that one. Oh, that rings bells. What's that? Oh. Never played it. It's not God Hand, is it? That's one hand. No, it's bloody hell. It gives it an A, but Asur's Wrath. There you go. Yeah. I have no idea. I mean, no difference there. Okay. Jet Set Radio, just because it's the only thing I know of that type. Wait, what's the newest one? Is it Grind? No, I picked the right series. No. This might be 13. No. PC Switch or all a whole shebang. I have no idea. This is the Jet Set game, isn't it? But I can't remember what they called it. Oh no, that's the new one. That's the new one. Yeah. But I got this back up. Let's see if we can get this. Yeah, come on. Standalone. It didn't work before because we weren't standalone. Server travel does not work. Otherwise. I thought I clicked play, did I not? Let's get your opinion on a couple of series that we're thinking of doing, are designed by committee. One is going to be more of an experiment, I guess, as like, can it be done? Basically, a series where we just let AI control everything. So we're going to prove or disprove whether AI could make a whole game. So that comes down to what prompts I should give it, give itself, the AI models, AI code. I'm going to follow it to the letter to see if AI can actually make a game, which I thought would be quite an interesting experiment to see if that would work, if it does make something. I'm guessing it don't. I'm guessing it won't work, but I think it'd be interesting to see how far it gets with that. So I'm experimenting with that. And in that same realm, I'm intrigued to try and find interesting ways to make AI a workflow tool to help us as developers get better, quicker, faster at what we're trying to do. Because AI is going to stick around. There's nothing you can do about it. So you can huff and puff about it as much as you want. If you are going to do that, if you resist it, you're not going to get a job. So rather than thinking, okay, resign myself to fate and just, okay, I'm not going to make anything with AI, you need to find a way to make, try and learn how to make it part of your workflow. It's the same thing when people were doing claymation animation and they got introduced to Maya and Autodesk and oh, this is how we make 3D graphics now. And people are like, not going to do that. I'm going to stick with clay. Those jobs are very few and far between now. So you have the same problem. So AI for concept art makes good reference for, I agree. It can be good for that. Good for finding moods and things like that. But I want to try and find a place for it in its in different workflows, different practices. It should help do mundane things. I agree. Things that should, as I mentioned in previous streams, it should take you up to 70% of the way maximum, really, and then the rest you can carry on. It's the stuff that you mundanity of it being the problem. Things that can help clean things up and get you most of the way there. But I say I thought it'd be really interesting to see really helpful. I think it'd be really useful to see how you can make it, like how far you can make a game with AI. Just everything AI. So AI models, AI animation, and if anything, I just want to do it just to show people that their fears are not warranted. That yeah, AI models are still poop. AI animation is not great. AI music, you know. But I'm gonna ask it even like what type of game it can make. I'm gonna go to we'll do it with ChatGPT and say like, hey ChatGPT, design a game that can be made purely by AI over the course of 10 episodes streams using entirely AI built assets and see where it goes. And every prompt I'm going to ask it, like, give me a prompt, give me a prompt, give me a prompt. Give me the code, give me what I'm going to follow it to the letter. Even if I know it's wrong, I'm going to follow it to the letter just to see how broken it could be. I don't know how long it would take, how many videos it would be, but yeah, I can imagine it being an interesting one to take a look at. That's good. That's a good way to put it. Iron Thumbs here. Should help creative people do mundane things, not help mundane people do creative things. Yeah. Is this ever going to load up? Computer's had a long day by the looks of it. It's just giving up. I haven't actually looked at AI music yet, Ben. So it'd be interesting to see. I can imagine it being okay. Yeah. Not going to be exactly what you want, but you'll get you most of the way. Yeah, so when we've done design by committee, a series of videos where people from the internet have designed a game, we're going to let AI design it. Any good names you want to call the series of videos? Like what would you call that series? The AI game dev? I don't know. Yeah, imagine it makes lyrics exactly. If it does, I'll be like, well, I'll quit. I very much doubt it will. But imagine if it did, it'd be fun. Oh, I got a bit on my arm. No pain. If you tried making a game on Roblox, no. I've installed the software. I looked at it like for 5 seconds and then closed it. I haven't gone really into it at all. Never say never. Obviously, it's a big market, but the problem with Roblox, like with anything like that, saturation is a big problem. But the nice thing about Roblox is that you are purposely trying to make a game as lo-fi as possible to run on everything. So you don't have to sweat the details as such. So it's a little bit more cool. Yeah, UEFN's a bit better. I've done a lot more time in UEFN. I've been filming a series for CD Spectrum for that. I'm going through editing of that now. So UEFN's a little bit better than I'd say than Roblox. It's not obviously as good as making the whole thing yourself. Everything you feel like you're doing UEFN feels like a workaround. Everything feels like a duct tape solution. Yeah. So it is a little bit. I will always prefer making a game with an actual engine, but I can see where the market is for that. It's a platform like anything else, isn't it? So shaders, oh my god. Yeah. I do too, Ben. Yeah. For me, the making of it is usually the most fun bit. You could ask AI what to call it seriously. Good idea. Yeah, I should do that. AI design the thumbnails, literally everything AI. Oh, this is long. Why has it got to prepare with the shaders again? It's been a long day. We'll I think we'll tell Mimic to take a chill pill, and I'll test it when it's finished doing shader bollocks. Let's do a couple more of these. Don't know. Still don't know. Still don't know. Definitely don't know. How was this game? 2006. Is it that Wii game? The what's it called? Red something. Red Steel? Nicely done. N64? Turok looking thing? No. Too old Metacritic. Don't recognize any of that. Is this that Shadow Man game? Yeah, Shadow Man. Yeah, Grok. Okay, Grok writes better for Unreal than GCP, what I've heard. Okay. Grok will probably turn you into a Nazi before you have finished it, but yeah. They'll probably try and sell you some stuff. This is gonna be long. And yeah, we're back to this one. We've gone full circle back to where we were when we last streamed and things broke. Morse code bugs happening because the computer's freaking out, doesn't know what to do. There we go. Never mind. Well, I end it there. We've been going for a few hours now, so we'll give it a break. Give my computer a little break, and I'll try fixing this again tomorrow. But anyway, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you everyone for joining and tuning in and helping us through these problems and figuring stuff out. It's been educational. But yeah, take care. Have a good weekend, and we'll be back live next week for question time, and also doing a live stream playtest of people's game jam entries for the latest game jam. So thank you so much for your support. Make sure you head over to patreon.com/RyanLady for extra support, and if you do want one-to-one tuition training, whatever it is, you can also get that with a discount with the coupon code summer20. That's summer20 over on my website ryanlady.com. Thank you very much, everyone. Have fun, and I'll see you all next week.